It's been almost 8 years since I started the Drills and Skills blog down at weisstechhockey.com. Since that time, we've had literally thousands of coaches use our systems and development methods with great success. Our methods have helped produce provincial championship teams, state championship teams, national championship teams, and believe it or not, even beer league championship teams. Over the last year, I've had the opportunity to speak at and run a number of different coaching clinics, including the IHF International Coaching Symposium at the 2014 World Championships in Belarus. It's fun to receive follow-up emails from coaches who have implemented your tactics with success. Here's some feedback I received from Michael out in Slovakia. And this was after the coaching symposium at the World Championships. He said, "Your new ideas of coaching have spoken to me. I would like to invite you to Czech Republic or Slovakia." Here's some feedback I received from Mike out in Pennsylvania after losing in the championship game at Nationals in Salt Lake City. We actually ran into each other at the rink, so it was kind of interesting, but he sent me this email afterwards. He said, "The boys had a great run. We ended up 5-1 and lost the championship game to a very good Oak Glen Grizzlies team. Again, it was pretty cool seeing you out there. The little things I picked up from your seminar really changed a few things I did at practice throughout the year. My younger son's Shaha team," Shaha was the organization that I was working with at the clinic out in Pennsylvania. "My younger son's Shaha team won our season playoff championship. My older son's team accomplished almost all of the goals we set out for them. They won our local championship, Silver Sticks finalist, Mid-Am champions, several tournaments over the season, and came in second at Nationals. I hope Shaha has you come back this year, not only for a refresher course for me, but also for a few other coaches who pick up a few ideas." So at this point, it's a no-brainer. The systems work, and it's been awesome to have played a role in the success of so many different teams. Which brings me to the point of this video. I'm a big believer that coaching clinics can be a great tool in coaching education when they're designed right. And I stress that last part, when they're designed right, because I've been to quite a few clinics that have fallen short in one way or another. The entry-level certification clinics I've attended usually spent too much time on theory, like how to decide your coaching style, dealing with problem parents, or making sure the ice time is fair. And they didn't really give enough actionable information or things that I could take home and put to work on the ice right away. The higher level clinics often have the same problem, but in a different way. So do this in your mind as I'm talking. Think back to any high-end clinic you've attended. And my guess is that they've probably had some big names in the game that were there to speak to you. And now answer this for yourself. How much actionable information did the big names give you? Did they give you stuff that you could put into action with your team? Or did they mostly tell jokes and rehash old war stories? That's the question. Now, don't get me wrong. I love hearing stories about old-time hockey coaches throwing water bottles in the stands or getting in fistfights with their players between periods. And yes, those are actual stories that were told from the podium at a high-end clinic I attended a few years ago. But at a clinic where I'm paying $500 or more just to be there, plus my travel, hotel, and food expenses, I want stuff that I can take home and put to use immediately. So for the past few years, I've been wanting to do a coaching clinic online. I actually toyed with the idea last summer because I'd received a bunch of inquiries from various organizations, but ultimately the technology just wasn't available yet to do it the way I wanted, so I opted to do them live on location instead, and maybe you saw some of those emails come through. The good news is, a lot can change in a year on the internet. And we now have the technology to run an online coaching clinic exactly how I'd want it done. The platform will allow us to host hundreds or even thousands of coaches without taxing the system. And we can use all types of multimedia, just as if we were in the same room as each other. It also allows for various types of interaction for question and answer sessions. And we're able to make the replays available for folks who registered but weren't able to attend, a given session live. So it's really, really neat. And we're going to be able to do a ton of stuff with this platform. So let's jump straight into the details. The coaching clinics that we've got set to run will happen from August 13th through 15th. That's a Thursday through Saturday. The Thursday and Friday sessions will be in the evening, and then we'll go all day on the Saturday. So again, the replays will be made available for all sessions, And our goal is to make sure that every single session provides actionable information that you'll be able to take home and apply in your coaching as soon as you get back with your own teams. The instruction will consist of digital classroom and on-ice instruction, similar to what you've seen in our 2 preview videos. Here's an overview of the topics we plan to discuss. The digital classroom topics will be the following: philosophy on systems development, technology in hockey, drill development, read and react, puck protection, timing, support, read and react for defensemen, defensive zone coverage and breakouts, offensive attack options, shooting strategy, forechecking, regroups and neutral zone play, power play setups and strategies, penalty kill, and face-offs. In the surveys that we sent out, systems was high on the list for just about everybody. So we're going to be definitely hitting a lot of system stuff, and this will be a combination of digital chalkboard as well as game footage of some of these plays in action. So we'll really be doing a lot of dissection in the classroom setting. For the on-ice skills, we're going to be hitting primarily development sequences, skating progressions, and how to properly diagnose and fix problems with stride. So it's going to be really exciting. I'm really excited about this. And by the time all is said and done, the clinic will be about 18 hours of high quality, actionable instruction. And you won't have to pay $500 to attend. In fact, you won't even have to pay half that much. If you register now, the clinic tuition is just $197, and that will get you access to all 18 hours of instruction, plus the replays, plus a few other perks I'm still working on. So it's going to be a great time, and all you really got to do is click the link below to register.